going on, you guys? Like, what you guys in the DC TV Talk? Today we got one for Stargirl episode 12. The penultimate episode of this season, okay? Stars and Stripe Part 1. First of all, we in trouble, okay? You know what I'm saying? We got some family issues we dealing with. You know, we got my boy Mike still feeling neglected, okay? He still feel neglected. He feel like they're keeping something from him, which they are, okay? The lives are in danger. They're possibly about to die, okay? And then you have Dr. Ito and Brainwave getting ready to plan what they, do what they do. You know, he basically put him in Cerebro. Because y'all cannot tell me when y'all saw that y'all did not think of Cerebro. I'm sorry. If he would have had a helmet, the helmet just would have been too much. Okay, that's why they only gave me 2 little dots. But that's definitely Cerebro. Professor X can pretty much do this exact same thing. But since they're kind of characters are pretty much, you know what I'm saying, pretty much the same kind of guy, it's to be expected. And here's the thing. They dropped Jordan done sent the hit. He said, I killed the whole family. Kill a dog. You hear me? Kill everybody, man, you know. So he sent Sportsmaster and the Tigers to come do their job. First of all, I gotta call the little cap, okay? Little cap knew that happened, okay? One, and it's not even with the one you think. It's with Tigers and Barbara. Now, Barbara never got no licks in, but Barbara was avoiding some shots from a top class assassin, okay? You know what I'm saying? Tiger's real dead. Everybody know Tiger's real dead. And she was sending, like, she shooting this huntress. I say huntress because that's the person I know who uses like the bow more than anybody, other than like arrow, you know, the crossbow, you know what I'm saying? So she's shooting at Barb, not hitting. Barb avoided like 3-4 shots. So I'm like, okay, that's cap. Either way it goes, she ended up having her, and then Court shows up. Listen, man, I'm tell y'all something. Courtney really becoming one of my favorite on-screen heroes if I'm just keeping it all real buckaroo buns out with y'all, okay? The way her and the staff work, when like, what's his name was literally about to jump on Barbara, the staff just holds up in the air, tosses off. Like, Barbara about to fall, the staff catches her. Like, and Courtney flipping, like, just flipping it, the twisting and everything. Yeah, Courtney probably my top. She probably my top 5 already. Okay, just I don't know, man. I'm really enjoying it. And meanwhile, you got Sportsmaster talking to Pat, and you know something I think that would go unnoticed. If you notice that Tigers is in her supervillain costume, Sportsmaster just look like a regular guy, just in some jogging pants. Reason I think it's best that he, you know what I'm saying, approaches Pat with no mask is because it has a better effect, because Pat sees it like, oh snap, this guy's Sportsmaster. Jesus Christ, because they had a relationship, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like a real, you know what I'm saying, buddy, but they had a relationship, you know what I'm saying? So him seeing him, and like, okay, this guy's here to kill me. And like, he's like kind of torn with Pat. You would expect that from him because that's kind of Sportsmaster type character. But he was definitely finna kill Pat before Mike showed up. And I think them showing Mike playing with the drill beforehand actually works, because then he immediately drills what's the name in the back, which allows Pat to knock him out. Now, every time Pat just have to get that nice hit in, and the little one-liner before was a little corny, but I ain't tripping on that. You know, they get their stuff, they out of there. You know, they go to the cabin, Shiny Knight shows up, and all the JSL there, and they putting together a strategy. Rick gets a breakthrough. He's like, okay, this is what they're planning. We use the goggles to see, you know what I'm saying, the whole landscape of everything. Okay, we know what they're planning now. Everybody got something, you know what I'm saying, some kind of input. Mike's watching a dog, you know, because I don't need Mike to be in the way. I pray that Mike does not show up to this event, okay? Because the way they're setting things up with Mike, even when it's like he had the little conversation with Court, he's just like, I don't have any superpowers, but neither do my dad. You know, maybe I can join the JSA one day. You know, you think he's gonna build a robot or something. I feel like they setting up a Mike death. I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told y'all last week. Well, technically the other day, because my review was like 5 days late. They killed Mike. Somebody gonna have to come scrape me off the floor, okay? Because I don't think I will recover. My eyes are, I will cry. I will cry if I see it, and I will record my review sobbing. Okay, my eyes are watering now just thinking about it. Okay, they can't kill my boy Mike. Don't do that to me now. Okay, I love this show, man. Okay, and probably one of the best first seasons of any DC show I've seen. But don't kill my boy Mike, man. Don't do that to me, man. It's gonna break my heart. Now, back to them going to do what they're gonna do, because here's a couple things just set up that did some foreshadowing. The fact that Brainwave talked to Shiv and basically told her, hey, we all think just like your dad. We don't need you. We don't want you. Also, you are the reason I had to end up killing my son. Okay, if you would have caught things earlier, I could have helped him. And she's like kind of shaking, like, well, if you would have got your ass knocked out and put in a coma and everything, that maybe it would never happen. So I'm thinking I don't think necessarily she becomes a good guy, because that bitch sick. Okay, I think she definitely, you know what I'm saying, she that path is not the one she wants. But I do think she's gonna start her own thing, considering the fact that the fiddler son is getting bullied and he does not like it, because he probably gonna end up catching a body because his mama catches bodies and his daddy used to catch bodies. She ended up getting her body caught by tigers and sports matches because she had the nerve to talk about their daughter. And you know she don't play, them two do not play about their kid, okay? But that's going to like definitely make things a lot tougher. And it's like, that's the thing when you're dealing with supervillains, okay? Y'all aren't actually friends, y'all just have a common goal. Everybody goes, the mission is to go. Courtney is with S.T.R.I.P.E. You got Barbara and Beth, and they're looking up everything and trying to shut things down from their end. And then you got Rick, Shining Knight, and Wildcat together. Well, we get a little conversation from the gambler, and he basically tells them, hey, you guys think there's 30 minutes till the things go? No, it's 30 minutes until it's finished. And I thought that was perfect. Because most times you see this, it reminded me of Watchmen so much when at the end when Owlman and Rorschach pull up on Ozymandias and like they're like, oh, we have to stop you. It's like, bro, I did that like 30 minutes ago, bro. It's already happened. You think I'm just gonna get here, tell you guys my evil plan, and give you guys a chance to stop it? And that's pretty much this exact same type of situation. And I kind of hope like they have to like lean into it a little bit, like because they have to do something with that, right? Like some people have to, so some of you may die. Like they have to like lean into like a couple people got turned, a couple people got something like that, because he's been doing this for a minute and yeah, it's only 30 minutes left. That has to mean something, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's too good not to, and I feel like the show's been doing too good of a job not for it to mean something. Not only that though, when we even just think about everything and just in general, y'all give me a second. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Anyway, father rudely interrupted. Check this out. The thing about this whole thing that the JSA is doing, the ISA is doing, definitely makes the world better. Okay, there's one problem with this, and it's not even necessarily a problem. If Icicle was black, I think I would be so much more on board with this, because everything they're trying to do, it's the right thing to do. Like global warming, no more racism, you know what I'm saying? No more sexual orientation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's equal. You thinking of yourself like, you gotta crack a few eggs to make a omelet, right? You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. Man, take one, you crack them and just let stuff leak out. And maybe, anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. The stuff that, like, even Rick was like, Pat, man, we on the right side of things. And then we're like, actually 25 million people are going to die. But it's like, hate to be the guy to say it, but here we go. In order for things to get like better, and you know, most of the time they like have a revolt in people, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe those 25 million people probably would have died fighting for their, you know what I'm saying, their freedom or their equality. So, hey man, I see what our ass is coming from this way, you know what I'm saying? It's just a, hey, it's just what you gonna do it this way. And granted, you kind of taking people's free will as well. So that's probably the biggest thing. They take away people's free will. But yeah, you definitely question, like, I don't think what they're doing wrong. Yeah, it's actually really good. Yeah. Nonetheless, Brainwave gets control of Pat, and the episode ends with him attacking Court. So, which leads me to think, it's weird because Pat is going to have to. No, if Pat resists, Pat dies. Because that's what happened if people try too hard to resist, they will die. So Court has to take care of Pat. Shining Knight is probably going to end up fighting Beth and Rick. Barbara's with, Yolanda, Wildcat and Iron Man going to end up fighting Shining Knight. Then Barbara's there with Beth. Maybe Barbara ain't finna whip Beth. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. So I don't know what's gonna go on with that end. But like, this season finale is shaping up to be real nice. And listen, I'm gonna just say this right now. It is time. We probably gonna get. Eventually, we probably gonna get Shining Knight versus Dragon King. I wanted personally, I wanted Grundy versus S.T.R.I.P.E, but we probably gonna get Grundy versus Iron Man. We probably gonna get S.T.R.I.P.E versus Brainwave. You're gonna get Icicle versus Stargirl. And who is Yolanda facing? Yolanda might go against Shield. Or she probably gonna go against Tigress though. Tigress and Sportsmaster, because they still on their way. Damn, I want her to go against Shield. Because I still think that's the person who actually seen those pictures about her. And I think we're going to find that out too. We're going to find it out. I'm telling y'all, she is the one who sent that girl news. I'm telling you. She got them from Henry's phone and she sent them. I'm telling y'all, we're going to find out next week. Watch. I bet the buck on it. Somebody bet the buck. Cashapp. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now. Like I said, you guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe and I catch up with you guys. Like, sorry for that little intermission in there too. My bad.